Hello friends, welcome back. Today's topic for class 10th is The Thief's Story by Ruskin Bond. You might be knowing about Ruskin Bond. He was a great Indian writer. Anglo-Indian rather. This story is about the relationship and the human values. The story tells us about different aspects a human should value in his life. The story deals with basic human values and relationship. As I told you that it's basic human values which we have: value of love, value of we can say sympathy, or we can say feelings towards each other, and relationship. It's easy for a thief to rob a greedy man, but difficult to rob a careless and an honest man. As in this very story, it is presented that Hari Singh, a character who is a thief and who is living with Anil, another character, he's not able to rob this character because the character is careless but honest. So Hari Singh makes a notion that maybe it was very easy to just rob those persons who are greedy ones, who don't care about others, but it's very hard to just rob these people who are very careless, but they care about the humanity, who are careless about money and all these things, but they are honest men, they care about humanity. Hari Singh, a thief, did steal money, but he could not run away with it, as Anil has shown great trust in him. Though Hari Singh, he steals the money, he runs away, but he comes back after a certain period of time. That during the same night, so he comes back and puts back the money where it was, and because he was not able to break the trust which Anil had in him. The thief's conscience pricked him and stopped him from robbing a person who cared for him and tried to educate him. So it's here that this Anil, he was having a notion that I'll make this Hari Singh literate. So this thing pricked this conscience of Hari Singh, and he was not able to run away with the money. We have the theme of aspiration, connection, trust, betrayal, friendship, guilt, change, kindness, and honesty in it. So how we have theme of aspiration, that these are human aspirations are there which we can't usually go through, which we have to sometimes keep in control. Then connection, when there is connection between two people, when there is connection between two humans, it makes it does not it should not have or does not have any kind of we can say greed or profit or any kind of a thing, because human connections are totally different. They are connections of love, they are connections of sympathy, they are connection of feeling towards each other. Then trust, look, always if you show trust in anybody, he will not be able to break your trust, definitely. Maybe there are people in the world, I'm not saying that your trust will not be broken, but there are people in the world who will break your trust. But mostly, if you trust anybody, definitely, so you will be able to just change his life or her life. Because it's not that I'm telling you to trust on strangers, that you'll give everything to a stranger and trust him. No, trust with the people who are there with you and who want your trust. Betrayal, look, if somebody has a kind of a trust in you, then we should not betray that trust. We should not break that trust. Maybe this person will not be able to just trust anybody else after our betrayal. Friendship, again, the human value of friendship. Friendship is a kind of a thing which is not a profit gaining thing. No, it's not any kind of a occurrence of greed. No, it's not about anything. It's about just human values. What kind of thing we see in another person and we like it, we want to be his or her friend, and we want to be his or because we are like each other. We have same kind of feelings, we have same kind of opinion, so that's why we fell in friendship. Guilt, look, guilt is another part. If you have done something wrong, you should regret that very thing as soon as possible, and you should just ask for forgiveness for that very thing, because if you don't feel guilty for doing a thing, then definitely you are not a true human. Change, as Hari Singh changes, he changes as he comes back. He was a robber, or we can say a thief. He comes back, puts back the money, and tries to learn something, educate himself. Then we have kindness, as this Anil has kindness on this Hari Singh. It changed his life. and honesty. So, and honesty always pays you. Honesty again, this Anil is showing honesty, and Hari Singh in favor at last is honest as well. Ruskin Bond presents two reasons due to which Hari Singh was not able to rob Anil. There are two reasons due to which this Hari Singh was not able to rob Anil. First is guilt of breaking his trust, because Anil has trusted in him and was an honest man, so he was not able to break his trust. That's why this is the first reason. Second, he wanted to be educated, and Anil was giving him free education, was giving him food, everything. So this was the second reason Anil was not able to be robbed by Hari Singh. Now coming to the summary part, Hari Singh approaches Anil. It's the starting of the story, while you see that Hari Singh is a stranger and he comes to Anil. Anil brings Hari to his apartment, and over there he gives him a kind of a work, because the Ruskin Bond over here shows as if Anil is knowing that Hari will not be able to do this kind of work, because he just asks him to go into the kitchen and cook food for him, but unfortunately Hari is not able to do so. So he does not just throw him away. He does not. He's a 15-year. Hari is a 15-year boy. He's just not thrown away by Anil. No, he is being given a place. Anil himself cooks the food. He makes him how to read and write. He gives him a kind of a job and tells him that whenever I'll get money, I'll pay you for this. Hari gained Anil's trust. Now, being a thief, it's always that they gain your trust first. They want you to see that this is the trustworthy guy, and Hari is doing the same thing. Hari robs now Anil. Anil gets his first payment and he puts it just below his pillow and sleeps during night. And as Hari is not able to sleep for the night, he slips his hand below the pillow and gets with the money and just runs towards this railway station, though he does not have any kind of a friend, because Hari thinks that just keeping a friend is a kind of a problem for a thief. So there is no friend. He says that there's a lot of money through which I can spend my 4, 5 or 10 or 15 days with a proper luxuries. So he runs away, goes towards the train, but he's not able to board the train. Hari did not board the train because there's an inner conscience which is pricking him, and he comes back. There's raining, so this money is wet with rain. This money is wet with water, and he comes back and puts it back and below the pillow of Anil. When Anil gets up early in the morning, he just takes 50 rupees note from this money and gives it to Hari, and he shows as if everything is normal, because Anil himself might have thought this very thing, that this man has changed. So if I'll again tell him, why you have robbed me, why you just took my money, because this whole money was just it was just swept in the water. So it was fully just submerged in water. So what he wants here, he could have asked Hari that why you have not done this very thing, that why you have not just trusted me, why you have broken my trust, why you have betrayed me, why you ran away with the money. So he did not do any kind of work. So he simply gives 50 rupee note to Hari Singh and tells him that this is money for you and this is our pocket money, and now onwards I'll regularly pay you. So the moral of the lesson is that it presents a moral that human values and relationships are important in life, and it can change a person. If your relations and your human values are so different, and if you are in a very different manner, your manner, your behavior, your thought can change the life of any person. Because as you might have seen that there were great leaders of the world like Nelson Mandela, like Gandhiji, like Jawaharlal Nehru, like other freedom fighters as well, whose this thought, or we can say life, has changed the life of a lot of human beings. So this is the moral of this story, and how it is explained in this story is Hari Singh, being a thief, is not able to rob Anil and run away with his money, as Anil was an honest man and a genuine man who cared about human values and relationships. As in the starting I have told you that Hari has a kind of an opinion that it's easy to just rob a greedy person, but not easy, so easy to rob a careless and honest person, a genuine person. So being a genuine person, Hari Singh, this Anil is not being robbed by Hari Singh over here. That was all in today's video. Hope you liked it. Thank you very much.